Welcome back YouTube, my name is Mo Crypto and today we're going to be looking at Dent. In my opinion, it's a very undervalued coin at the moment and we can be looking at making some huge potential gains with this in the near future as well, especially with this bull run at the moment. So stick around, we're going to do some technical analysis and it'll take about 4 to 5 minutes hopefully if I can cram everything in, okay? And we'll be looking at where you should be getting in, what entry points we should be looking for and how much profit we can be making on it as well. You guys have been smashing all the subscription targets that I've been setting in these videos. So for this video, let's be a little bit more ambitious and aim for 700 subscribers. If we do aim for 700 subscribers, then I will post a review for a special altcoin that I am going to be mentioning randomly within this video. So make sure you watch the entire video to not miss out on that as well. But yeah, if I do get into 700 subs as well, I will be making a review on that. But it's a very low cap altcoin and we can be looking at getting 5 to 10x at least from that as well. Okay, so let's get right into it. Firstly, looking at Dent, I just want to show you on CoinMarketCap why I feel like it's such a good opportunity to get in on it, right? If we look at the price at the moment, the price in 2017, 2018 in the bull run had reached pretty much 10 cents, and now what price are we at? We're pretty much 10 times less than that. So we're a really good opportunity to make a 10x increase on Dent as well. However, we always say that you want to look at the market cap as well, because the market cap shows the sort of deflationary and inflationary properties of the tokens as well. And you can see obviously there has been some inflation as well. So essentially the tokens have lost value to what they were in 2018, right? Hence even though the price is 10 times below, we're pretty much at that all-time high of 2017, 2018. But that is something which is a lot less than most other coins. Most other coins have skyrocketed past the 2017, 2018 all-time highs, and we're still pretty much below it. So we've got a huge room to grow here, and we did as well. We've just hit a heavy retracement, and as far as I can tell, there hasn't been any major news that has caused it either. Okay, so let's get started. We're on the daily. I'm going to draw a horizontal line here. I'm going to draw a Fibonacci region stemming from this horizontal zone. We're going to put in this zone here, the 0.618 and the 0.5 region. It is a very crucial zone where we can be seeing some major price movements and stuff as well. And what I'm going to say is that we've hit this 0.786 region as well over here. So I say anytime we ever hit this 0.618 region, it is a perfect time to buy, because you very rarely see, unless it is a shit coin, unless it is a meme coin such as SafeMoon or something like that, that will go down below under that. So it's very important that we look out for these markers, and especially since it's hit this 0.786 region, if you just set a buy order in there, you'd already be in, let's see, already be in a 40-50% surplus. Okay, so we should always be looking out for these. You can set alerts for any of these coins which are consolidating. It is a perfect opportunity. Now the next thing I want to map out are some trend lines. So this is a major trend line that has been playing out since January. Okay, so we've got support, resistance, finally broken past it. Okay, we've had a flagpole structure here where we've had a horizontal pennant, and we can also mark this out just to show you what's essentially been happening. So we've had a pennant structure here, a horizontal sort of wedge. Okay, a symmetrical wedge here, and this is a bullish pennant. What we want to do with these structures is you want to mark out the flagpole from the point that I broke the resistance, and this is a good indicator of where the price is headed. Okay, and you can see essentially from where it broke out, this is very close to that all-time high. Now it's obviously not going to be very perfect, but if you were to have seen that back then you will have set your sell targets there, closed your trade and made a hefty profit without losing all that substantially, and then we can buy back in right now. So it's very important that we look out for these details, and I'm going to show you similar things that we can look out for at the moment as well. The next thing I want to show you is the 0.5 region. It hit that, came back down below, established it as support, and we've established it as resistance here as well. So this is a major zone for us that we really want to mark out. Then we've already got this region here at the bottom, but this region where we've came down, consolidated to, went back up, came back towards this trend line. We've also hit this horizontal region here. So that trend line and this horizontal zone here is something that we really want to look out for, because they are crucial in this case. Now when we look at this, we can see a double bottom emerging. So we've got a W type structure where we went down, came back up, and then we've had a confirmation of retest. Now for the long-term scenarios, for the hodlers out there, this is a perfect time to get in, and I'll get onto the pathways and the other sort of routes that we can take with this coin. But essentially, if you are going to hodl, this is a perfect time to get in. We've just hit this trend line for a second time, and from here I see it going up, especially with the bullish momentum from Bitcoin also. So from here, what do I also see as well? I just want to mark out this zone here, as this can be a potential take profit. And then what I want to do is I want to mark out Fibonacci right from the top to the bottom to mark out other potential take profit zones. So again, the 0.618 region is a perfect one, and a 0.5 region is another perfect region that we can mark out. And I know it's gotten a little bit messy, but you can see essentially this line matches up where we had a little bit of resistance here and showed some support, and then went down and broke through here as well. Okay, so they're very good points that we can be looking at to establish where we want to take our profits, because otherwise, if we're not taking profits, it's essentially just sitting at a poker table waiting for your money to run out. So it's very crucial we do that. Okay, so now just before I start talking in a little bit more detail about this 4-hourly structure, as promised, I'm going to show you this low cap gem, and it is placing at the moment, and the price, it's getting even cheaper and cheaper at the moment. A very good time to get in, and I see this being a 10x within this bull run. Okay, so it's a fairly new coin, but it has came down in price a lot, and we can see potentially getting that 10x price target, and it would only put it at a market cap of 70 million. Okay, so it's very possible. Really look out for this coin, and if we do reach that 700 subs target that I set in the video, and let's try and get 200 likes on this video as well, I will make a review on it. So let's get back to Dent. We're onto this 4-hourly structure. I want to show you a downward channel that we've had for a long period of time in this consolidation, in this retracement phase, sorry. And what you can see is we've had this zone all the way over. We've had this zone all the way here, and we can see it's what we followed. And we finally came back down and came back out of it. We broke out, and we've retested it essentially by coming back against this horizontal region. What I want to show you is something that we can look at to see where our next take profits can be. So when we have a breakout, we can measure the height and then see from the breakout where it's going to reach, and you can see that it is very substantially hitting this point over here. Okay, this horizontal region that we marked out. So this is a very good take profit zone that we can be looking at for the long term. So remember, even though I've marked this out on a 4-hourly chart, on a 4-hourly candlestick chart, it is a very long-term play. You can see from the start of April to essentially the end of April, it's been going on for a month. So we can't expect within a week, 2 weeks for it to hit this target. So we came back up towards it, and then we came back down for a confirmation, and we're going to come up back towards that target again. So right now, as I said before, it is a perfect time to get in if you're a hodler. But if you are going to day trade as well, you can see that we've got a potential 50% increase up till this zone here, which I see very probable, and then a 70% up till this zone over here. What I want to show you as well is on the 1-hourly, we can see another trend line sort of emerging, and we did pass under it, and we are hoping to get back above it. Okay, so this is where our more precise patterns of getting in are going to come into play. So to get out that path too, I want for us to get in for a day trade, if that is what you're looking for. Again, I've mentioned if you want to get in for the hodl, right now is a perfect time. But if you're looking to get in for a day trade, let's look at a bullish scenario that I feel like would be a very responsible way to get in and see what we can do. So the first sort of thing that I'd be looking for is if we come back up towards this trend line against this zone here, so that 9-4 region, and then come back down, not all the way, but come back down, see a red candle, that would be a good retest, a good confirmation for us to head up to this scenario over here. Okay, the next bullish scenario is if we surpass that, okay, then we can be looking at coming back down, retesting this horizontal zone as support, and that's what I want to be looking for here, okay, and then coming back in to get this profit here, and then potentially this profit up here also as well. Then what I want to look at is I want to look at a long-term target as well. So for that, let's go on to our 4-hourly chart. If we want to look at our long-term for the hodlers out there, we've had that double bottom already. That's why I'm saying this is good confirmation. It's something that we know has been validated. I'm going to say it's going to come back up here, come down, test this zone, then come back up toward this all-time high, maybe getting some resistance around this region here. But if we do look at that, we are potentially getting 150% increase there. Okay, that's not too bad at all. I also want to go through where I'd set a stop loss. So if I'm going to hodl this, I would put my take profit at about 150%, if not even higher. Okay, it depends where you want to take your profits, but at 100% I say take at least some profit, and I would set my stop loss at minus 30%. Okay, that gives me a risk to reward ratio of about 5. So that's our long-term stop loss, and our short terms, let's have a look at that as well. So depending on which one you want to get into, I'm just going to put that there. And if you're looking at getting into this first trade here, I would set my stop loss at about 10%. Okay, and you've got a 3 risk to reward ratio there. Okay, so 30% profit for a 10% loss. Okay, otherwise if you're getting in for that second one, then you've got a 50%, and I would have that same sort of yeah, so about 40%, and I'd have that same 10% stop loss there as well, and then I'd buy back in low. And on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you the bearish scenarios as well. So if we come down, if we break through this trend line again, we're going to have to come back up, and we will have some resistance here and then come back down below towards that region below that main support horizontal region there. Okay, so there we go. That's been my take on Dent, what sort of profits we can make, what stop losses you should set, what entries you should have as well. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, please like the videos, let me know exactly what coins you want me to have a look at as well. Okay, thank you very much guys. Cheers.